GMB, Trinidad. I make your dreams come true. 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 $500,000 house, so much cash I can sort it out. Bring the work in and sort it out. Bring the man and sort it out. Blocks, wish I could about. Fuck a ball, I just sold a house. Shorty showing out. Got an ass, let me see it bounce. She want the kids, left them on the mouth. Pull it quick so she ain't gotta push it out. Getting money every day, I'm waking up. Pretty face so she ain't gotta make it up. Totally in the tuck. If he jump, I'ma shoot it and he stuck. I don't give a fuck. 2 nines and really sum it up. I make your dreams come true. I make your dreams come true. I make your dreams come true. I make your dreams come true.
And here we are in October. Let's see how things are going out west. Taking a look at Los Angeles.
I make your dreams come true.
They're in 8th place.
I make your dreams come true.
A game and a half behind.
$500,000 house, so much cash I can sort it out. Bring the work in and sort it out. Bring the man and sort it out. Got blocks, wish I could about. Fuck a ball, I just sold a house.
Westbrook the point. LeBron and AD sliding in at the forward spot.
Trinidad, man. Shout out to GMB, B-Wood, Mooch Mills, B Legendary, 6 Keys. I mean, Kaz. Yo, man, shout out to niggas Spitter, Fresh Book.
Outside,
I mean, Green Dollar, who TG?
that one off the
I
back.
already know what it is. Let's go.
Iron it out. It's Bazemore on the wing. He's guarded by Porter. Westbrook outside. And Daniel Tice picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. Well, lately the Lakers have excelled defensively. And Candace is a former defensive player of the year yourself. What's made him successful, you think?
You know, B.A., I think the Lakers, you have to have that one player, and that one player is Anthony Davis. You know, when you have that guy that's willing to go out and just every possession defend, it really inspires the team. You can see how much of an impact that he's had on this Lakers team as well as LeBron James.
Starts with the anchor and builds around that. Bazemore drives. James outside. And he's going for the lob. Oh, what a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Tate with it, picked up by James. He gets it in there.
Jae'Sean Tate.
There's 57 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Westbrook. Fires the three. Hits the three-pointer.
That's what you get from a vet like Bazemore, making the next pass.
Now Wood. Some solid defense from Jordan. It's James with the drive. Here's Davis. Second shot opportunity. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
Very few can do it like AD, using his physical gifts to grab second chance points.
Jordan against Wood. We've got 13 seconds left in the first quarter. Just 5 on the clock. And that one's long. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. The Lakers on top. They're up by 1. Quarter number 2 coming up right after this break. Don't go anywhere. Well, the old saying is defense wins championships. You ask LeBron, offense can be trickier.
More delicate than defense. Defense, you can make mistakes but cover for one another by just communicating.
And the best teams work together at both ends, Grant. But which end did you generally feel most in sync with your teammates? Offense or defense?
Oh, you're putting me on the spot, B.A. I'll say offense. I mean, I played in Phoenix with Steve Nash, so definitely offense at that point in my career.
And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. Guys, what stands out to you from the Lakers in this one?
Well, it looks like hitting the boards hard was an emphasis of their attack. They knew how valuable it was to do so.
They have the guys to do it. Play to your strengths, and they can make up for some of your weaknesses.
Rajon Rondo out there with Malik Monk. Then there's Anthony. Then there's LeBron James. And it's Howard in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the Laker 5. Here's Gordon. Ooh, Howard with a block. And they'll keep possession. And Şengün gets it to go. 1:21 left in the first half. Well, Candace, thanks so much for joining us and sharing your insights into the game.
Thank you so much. It's always a pleasure.
Well, it's always interesting to hear from a great announcer who also is a great player.
It doesn't always translate that way, but Candace is a special talent, and she puts in the work.
There's a screen by Anthony to the paint. And it's blocked by Martin. And the ball's out of bounds. It was last touched by Anthony. And the Lakers with some changes. Davis, he's checked in for Howard. Bradley comes in for Monk. And it's Russell Westbrook in for Rondo. Houston in the lead. They set a pick. Here's Gordon. Rebounded by Russell Westbrook. Gordon's gone 1 for 3 on the night. Pass to Anthony. This one for 3. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Defeated by Utah in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
Honestly, they were just outclassed in that one. We thought it would be a tough night for them, and it was.
Ugly display. I thought they'd be more competitive, but I was wrong.
Houston.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
That's his second.
First one falls for him. Bazemore's checked in for LeBron. Tate's checked in for the Rockets. Green comes in for Gordon.
We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
Green with the ball. Bradley on him. And here is Green. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Here's Wood. Excellent D there from Davis.
Unusual for him, just a lack of concentration. Fails to finish the play.
And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. The Rockets on top.
10.
Thanks very much, Allie. We'll be back.
Come one, come all. The 2K halftime is here, and so's our breakdown of the upcoming schedule. Let's check it out.
And for that game against the Thunder, this is one they'll be favored in, but they can't let their guard down. The talent disparity isn't that much. Worst thing you could do is play down to your competition.
And now checking back in with the Houston Rockets. The matchup pretty even Steven, as they say. That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in. Now let's send you over to Brian Anderson with the third period.
And we're ready to get this second half of our Halloween broadcast going. Brad, your dad played pro football. You think that players who grew up around pro sports have an advantage?
Yes, B.A. Obviously, being around a professional athlete, understanding the dedication, the sacrifice, the work that goes into it, really, I think, helped me at an early age as I was developing in a different sport.
So the Houston 5 right now. Tyson Wood playing together in the front court. Green and Tate on the perimeter. And it's Porter in at the point guard position.
LeBron James taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
Well, it's been 8 years since LeBron won his 4th MVP trophy. a player who's regarded as the best of his generation. Hard to argue he shouldn't have more.
And LeBron has admitted some irritation with the MVP voting in the past.
Yes, B.A., he's come in second in the vote 4 times. That's tied with Jerry West and Larry Bird for the most in NBA history. This is a guy accustomed to deciding outcomes. This one is out of his hands.
Green, the pass to Tice. And that comes off the assist by Green.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
Bazemore, no good. Well, Houston's shooting around 50% of the game so far. Ooh, poked away. It's stolen by James. Outside Davis. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute played. The shot by James, no good. Tate with it. And it's blocked by Davis.
This is what AD gives you at that end. He's made the all-defensive first team multiple times.
Coming out stone cold here. Sometimes the break will do that to you.
Rejected by James. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Westbrook, that's good.
They keep capturing the lead and giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Both teams putting forth their best efforts right now. This is the kind of game fans pay to see.
Outside Porter to the inside, and Jordan comes to help. 4 on the clock. And here's Tate outside. No good. It's good if it goes. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. 3 quarters of play and a close one here. The Lakers on top. They're up by 2. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
You know, it takes good vision and it takes good decision making right there. He showed both, and he did so at a very high level.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Davis slides in at 4 with Howard playing center. Rajon Rondo out there with Malik Monk. And it's Anthony in at the small forward position. That's the Laker 5. Fast break. Here come the Rockets. Oh, the teardrop falls in.
This continues to be a battle. The lead is within reach.
The direction this game is headed is going to come down to a couple key buckets by either team.
Out to Anthony. Gordon against Monk. Pass to Davis. Outside. Rondo. Over Green. Rondo's shot is off. And the Rockets shooting around 41%. Gordon on the take. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. It's not going to go for him. On offense, here are the Lakers. Here's Davis, and he sinks it.
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Incredible shot with everything on the line coming through for his team.
Some changes now for the Lakers. James is checked in for Davis, and it's Russell Westbrook in for Rondo. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Steven Silas as he talked with the team. With it being such a tight game, he tried to lighten the mood in the huddle, saying, quote, "It's just a game, guys. Have fun. Stay loose. Let it fly. I believe in you guys." Let's see if that laid-back approach works.
Okay, thank you, Allie.
Good defensive intensity, but you have to stay in control always.
Tice is checked in for the Rockets. And a tough miss as the second of 3 shots is offline. 1 to go. And he finally gets 1 to drop after missing the first 2. And that narrows the gap to 1.
Oh boy, rough trip to the line. He could have tied it or even put them up. Instead, he makes just 1 of 3.
On pass passes to James. Nifty move. Wood grabs the board. And so it's Houston with it. Gordon outside. From downtown. The shot won't fall. And he commits the intentional foul. Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. They're ahead by 1. We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth. And the Rockets making a change here. Green is checked in. And an intentional foul right there.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
First free throw is good. And that'll put them up 2. And so both free throws good, and it's a 3-point game.
That's why you want him at the line when the game is close. He knows how to deliver in the clutch.
Make some noise. Bam, your Laker girl.
Here's Wood. Pass to Tice. Here's Green. The 3-ball. He's off from 3. Here's Howard. Money.
Trust Westbrook to spot those holes in the defense, picking up an easy dime off a wide open man.
And so it's the Lakers with the W. I'm sure they would have preferred a blowout victory, but a win's a win.
And so true, but you have to credit the crowd for giving them such a big boost toward the end. It really kept this team's energy high.
And now let's check in with Allie LaForce with the player of the game. Allie.
Hey there, Anthony. That was a tale of 2 halves. What started working for you there?
Started playing defense. Started playing defense in the second half, played the right way. Started sharing the ball. We started playing a little bit more in pace. And we was able to get the lead. You know, in the first half, we wasn't playing defense, we wasn't talking. And, we came out in the second half and just kind of took it away and just made sure that, we were aggressive on the defensive end.
I know you have high standards defensively. Glad you turned it around.
All right, Allie, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Grant Hill, Steve Smith, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thanks for watching tonight's game. We'll see you later.